Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get in here and get started. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back. What's up? It was a long weekend. It's nice to be here and to be back ready for another stream. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of Once Human today. I've gotten quite a bit done, as you can see. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've had some issues with some of the shaders, and obviously I guess half the internet is getting DDoSed right now. So we're gonna do what we can. Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably change this. But yeah, we'll give it a go and see what happens. Aside from that, it's gonna be kind of a weird stream because I'm not entirely sure what to do. We're at the point where I'm trying to bridge that gap between insufficient materials. Okay, nothing in crafting queue. Did it just like eat? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're kind of like in this weird port where it's like I'm around level 40, right? And I'm trying to get up to the point where I can start doing a little bit more of the MSQ. But it's like level 50, like there's a big jump. So I don't really know what exactly I am supposed to be doing here. I'm just going to assume maybe run some dungeons or something like that. I don't know what cargo scramble is. I'm assuming that is like one of the PvP things. We'll just go with it. But yeah, aside from that, it's just we're just gonna try and do our best and fight the internet right now. I don't know what's up with my hardware issues. It's just been really weird, and yeah, the internet's just kind of being the internet. So that is what it is. Aside from that, hope everyone's had a good weekend. Hope you had a good start to your week. Nothing super crazy. It was just a lot of work. It was a lot of standing. Very busy, and being the only one at the cash register is not a whole lot of fun. But we got it done. I've got a few days off. I think the only day that I work this week is going to be Thursday. So that is going to be a day off of stream for us. It is a full day shift, so I'm not going to be able to fit one in like I normally can on some of the shorter shifts. But aside from that, every day this week, we're gonna hopefully get a little bit done and have some fun. Aside from that, yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun with the game. I'm kind of at the point where I'm trying to level up a little bit, get some more ciphers, so I can really just get to building more than anything else. I mean, our server is only in phase. Oh, hey, there we go. Hey, I got the cosmetic. I don't know when I will ever actually use that, but I guess all of that stuff stays through each season, so we'll enjoy it while we can. But yeah, it is a little weird. trying to figure out what I need to do for these ciphers and try and figure out how to get my stuff, get my doubloons, and just have a little bit of fun, just kind of chilling and hanging out, right? So far, I've mostly been going pretty hard on the MSQ. So yeah, it'd be nice to actually enjoy a little bit of the crafting and try and make a nice, beautiful house. And granted, I'm saying that, and in like 2 days, I'll be able to bid on a house in FF14, and that's going to be the grand majority of my time if I can get one. I don't even know if any mediums are up on Balmung right now, but you know, I'll worry about that when we get to it, right? But yeah, you know, it's still a very, very fun game. I'm still having a blast. I was reading a little bit on the Reddit about what their plans are for the future, and it's interesting because they do have a timeline mapped out. Like they have a map, right? But next up is apparently going to be a PvP season, with the next PvE season being to be determined. So I don't know how that's going to go. You know, I've said multiple times on the stream, I feel like this is a really good, like, hey, let's play it for a week or two and then, you know, move on to something else. And so far that's holding true. But I would like to kind of keep playing it on my own time in the future. You know, maybe add it to the rotation of kind of like an every now and then kind of situation for the channel. But, you know, if they end up going too long without having content, like, I don't know how that's going to affect things, right? I can kind of understand it. Like, I know a lot of people are a little upset about it. Personally, I'm not as worried about it. And I think a lot of that is because I am more of an MMO player. And this is a very weird game that, like, it's a survival game and it's marketed as a survival game. And I feel like most players treat it as a survival game, but it's also an MMO. Like, it's very weird. I've never played, I mean, I haven't really played a whole lot of survival games to begin with. But in this one in particular, it's a very unique combination. And, you know, as an MMO player, like, I'm kind of used to PvE content. Like, it takes a while, right? Like, I have not joined one of the PvP servers, so I don't really know how it stacks up in terms of, wow, did I put all of my water up? No, there we go. So I don't really know how it stacks up. There we go. Yeah, this lag could be a little bit of a problem. Like, it's weird because the bitrate for the stream, it looks like it's pretty good, but, you know, there's some stuff happening over on the bird site that we're not going to talk about, that's leading to some DDoSes. And I'm guessing it's not just against the site, it's probably the host, whoever hosts them. So it's probably affecting a lot of different sites. I was having some issues with you earlier. But yeah, you know, as I was saying, like, I don't mind it as much because, yeah, PvE takes a little bit of time. I haven't played any of the PvP servers to see how they stack up, but if they're anything like what we've got here, like, it's a lot of MSQ stuff. So it's a lot of writing quest lines. Obviously, some of them are voiced. Like, I can't imagine they're just going to repeat the storyline every season. Like, that doesn't really sound like it go all that well. If they change the maps, that could that's going to add a lot of time to it. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different factors that go into it that, you know, I'm not as worried when it comes to how long it's going to take them to get the PvE stuff out. I just hope that it's not going to be too long. You know, I hope that the PvP stuff is not going to be the main focus going forward. As far as I can tell, both from my own experience with the game and from what other people have been talking about online, it seems like the PvE servers tend to be the most popular. So it seems like they'd be handicapping themselves trying to do the PvE stuff. But, you know, being NetEase, who knows? There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. You know, they're a Chinese developer, so they have their own regulations that they have to worry about. That does make making like a PvE type of game a little bit more difficult. Like, I don't know if it's still a thing. I remember it was a big deal when they started restricting how long people could play games every day, which if that's still around, then, you know, obviously PvP, it's a lot easier to just hop in for a little bit of time, play a little bit of your game, and then go do something else. But if it's a full-on MMO with a story, you know, you've got to devote some time to it. So that kind of complicates things a little bit. But, you know, we'll see. I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll just kind of we'll just take it as it comes. Worst comes to worst, I mean, we've got a billion other games to play, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, you know, I'm liking it, and I'm not as worried as I think a lot of the other people are. But you know, that could change. I've been wrong before. In fact, I've been wrong many times. So you know, take my word with a grain of salt, right? How did I get in here last time? Like, I'm trying to do a couple of bosses, maybe, so we can hopefully get some levels. But I gotta find the entrance. Ah, there we go. There's the entrance. There it is. Maybe around here somewhere. This boss is kind of fun. It's so far, really nothing has been too terribly difficult when it comes to group content. I have not done last two bosses solo. And I'm like not necessarily opposed to trying them. I feel like my gear's okay. But you know, I'd like to group up. I like seeing other players. Last night was really good. There were a lot of people running around having a good time. Okay, there we go. Hey, there we go. Some energy links. That's what I need. Like, the energy links so far have been my biggest holdup. More than anything else, I think. Well, that's kind of odd. Last time I was in here, there was a constant state of sanity decay. And now there's not. So I don't know what the deal is. So this is the Shadow Hound. We'll go ahead and just auto match. We'll see how long it takes. I don't know if we'll get anyone. I have noticed that it is very hard to find a group sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like behind everyone else. I don't know. But yeah, I like doing this kind of content as a group. I think it's a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll just kind of hang out here for a second and just kind of chat. But yeah, last time I was in here, there was full sanity decay, and now there's not. So yeah. Yeah, you know, the energy links I'm having trouble with. You know, once I get up to Blackwell, I saw a couple people with their trucks and their vending machines to try and make some money. I mean, that'll come eventually. So we'll just, you know, worry about that when I get there. But when I'm trying to unlock stuff with my cipher so I can build cool things, you know, it does get a little frustrating. I can't really figure out a decent way to really get energy. Oh, I guess I just need to do the old make a bunch of steel and just sell it. I feel like that's probably the only option at this point is load my bags with as much steel as possible and X out all of my stuff. X out all of the vendors of their 50k links and just go to town. Yeah, you know, I've just been looking at screenshots of other people's houses, and I'm like, man, that's really good. And then I get to my Grover house, right? I mean, it's functional. That's I guess the most important part for me right now. It works. It keeps me safe. It's got everything that I need in it. But yeah, you know, I don't even have any rounded corners. The windows don't line up. It's very much a Grover house. But I'd like it to not be a Grover house, so, you know, yeah, I'll do what I can. I feel like I'm not that bad of an interior designer. Like, I feel like all of my stuff in FF14's gone okay, and that's like not nearly as well developed of a building system as like an actual survival game. So yeah. All right, we'll see how this goes. It looks like we might be waiting for a fourth, but I'm like well, no, I'm like right at the level, right? What do we got? 50, yeah. This shouldn't be a problem at all. This boss really wasn't all that hard. whenever I tried it earlier. I thought the spider boss was a little bit trickier. Granted, it was just me and one other person. I think we did that one on stream, didn't we? And he was having trouble figuring out where the spider eggs were. But yeah, this boss really was not bad. Granted, I think a lot of it's because I have the really nice AK. Now the other thing that I got to figure out is how to get those upgraded more than anything else too. I really have not looked at blueprints all that much. Like, there's a system, right? Like, you start reading guides to this game, there's a system that goes into all of this, which builds are good for what and all of that, and which blueprints to use for which weapons. And I really have not looked at it, like, at all. It's not necessarily that I'm opposed to doing all that. It's just, I think I'm just waiting to get to level 50 and to really kind of worry about all that. Like, there's not too much of a point to doing it until I have full tier 6 weapons, I think. Once I get tier 6 weapons, okay, then we need to start looking at our build. Right now, you can kind of do everything with it. Drink my water. Okay. Passing the leader around. I'm very surprised at how few people can figure out the auto matching thing, because you can start it early, but apparently, like, no one knows that you can do that. I think I messed that up my first time too, but I feel like it shouldn't have been that hard to figure out, right? Like, we got it figured out pretty easily. Yeah. But yeah, the fights are fun. You know, I did the Silo EX1 yesterday. That was really cool. It was not hard, but in terms of visual spectacle, like, I think that was really the first Silo that I've done where I was like, okay, this is the aesthetic. Hey, there we go. Hey, Sue. Now, there is one thing that I can't figure out. How do I make my profile? Like, that's really what I need. I need to figure out how to make my profile, because I don't have, like, the icons or anything. We're just all winging it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, because I'd like a profile icon. I'd like to flesh out my user profile, but, like, there's not just a basic profile button like anywhere in the menus. I've looked. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I'm just missing it. I mean, you've seen me game. You see how easily I get lost in straight hallways. So it really would not surprise me if I'm just missing the button somewhere. This guy, this nerd, he's not bad. You just gotta get the orbs. I just want to get him down so we can, so I can get my energy links. Maybe a cipher or two. I think I'm at the point in my housing that I think I need like 10 ciphers or something. It's a lot. It really is. And I don't know if there's an easier way to get all of them. Oh, maybe the Prime War? I have not done anything Prime War related, and I guess there's been people trolling them on some servers. Our server, like, I am grateful because our server seems pretty chill. Everyone seems pretty nice. I really have not had too many issues. There we go. You know, it's the kind of server where people will log in. They'll give you the old good mornings. I think I've had one night where there were a couple of trolls around, and it was mostly just in chat. It really wasn't Wasn't anything to do with like the game mechanics or anything, right? Like, yeah, there we go. He really likes me. I'm a dog person, I guess. Wish my dog was this active. He just kind of sits there. He rolls around. He'll lay down. Then, you know, an hour later, he'll roll to his other side. There we go. Where are the orbs? There we go. That's what we need to take down. Nice. Let the others focus on it a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Oh. I did get my crossbow. So I am thankful for that. I got my really good crossbow, my legendary. I managed to save up enough star crom somehow that I just bought it. It was like 8,000. Now I need to focus on gear. I'm dead. Okay, there we go. I'll get out of there. So I think his next one we've got to get his shoulder. He's gonna glow. As you can imagine, it's not the most complicated of mechanics. Shoot the big glowing thing and you're pretty much good. There we go. There we go. There it is. Dusk orbs. I don't know if we get a bonus for it or anything. Where are you? Come on, get out of there. This should do it. Right. Come on, get down there. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. And I guess I could have used my my deviation a little bit more. It's cool. I'm a little late now. Anything else I can get? I've already got one Shadow Hound. Aim the Staroid. What did I get that time? Okay, when did I do that? What did I need to do? I don't know. Destroy 3 Dusk Orbs and win. Oh, are we not supposed to destroy the Dusk Orbs? What's the deal? Why is that an achievement? Alright, what do I get here? Obliterate. Good job, everybody. Yeah, went pretty well. Didn't have any deviations that time. A little weird. Most critical hits landed. There we go. Total damage 31. And top damage. I'll take it. I'll allow it. I don't know. I'm not really focusing on anything in particular with my builds, but so far I feel like I've been doing pretty good in all of my groups. Like the 3rd or 4th time I've had top damage, and I'm seeing, as you well know, I'm not exactly known for my FPS gameplay, so you know, go allow it. Bit. Did I even really get anything from it? Did I get my Starlinks? Get anything good? How much Starlinks do I have? Didn't really get all that much. There's also a bug right now where my mods, the glowy thing doesn't go away. As you can see. Yeah. See, it's still hanging in there. It's still hanging out. That's gonna annoy the crap out of me. It's of all of the bugs in this game, that is the one that will do it for me. I must take care of all of my notifications. Oh, my level 61. Battle Pass XP reward. Do I get anything extra? Like above it? I guess maybe. Reward. Is it just a placeholder? Oh, I guess that's only if you like actually buy the battle pass. But I'm not doing that because I have no money. I spent all of my VTuber funds for the month on that card game stream that we're gonna do a little bit later. So yeah, not gonna be able to buy a battle pass anytime soon. As much as I like the game, and you know, this server still has like 4 weeks left. Probably a little bit more than that because we're only on phase 2. But yeah, not something I can handle right now. I still need to get Shadows of the Earth Tree. Okay, how am I doing on my ammo? So I used about 1,000 doing that fight. Okay, could probably stand to make another 1,000. That's usually where I've been. Where are you, Steel Bullet? Here we go. Really doesn't take as much gunpowder as I thought it would either, which is nice. I was worried that like gunpowder was going to be my big holdup. Like I've been crafting a bunch of acid, just trying to do as much as I can to get prep for the in-game stuff. But it really hasn't been as bad as everyone has been saying it would be. I was really worried with all the doom and gloom going around about acid being like the big bottleneck at the end game, and it hasn't been too much of an issue. And I took that perk that, as you can see when I go to the furnace, I took the perk that lets me make acid using Stardust Source, which I'm still not entirely sure what that even does. I'm assuming it's a blueprint thing. I don't know. Like I said, I just kind of wing it for most of it. All right, cat. Fuzzy, but you need to be fuzzier. This is taking too long. Probably put the hacks away. Maybe we do have some strife among the server. And oh man, I should have used some of my other food. I think I've got a bunch of food that's about ready to spoil, if it hasn't already. Get that. And some bullets. All right, so I gotta figure out what we're doing. Like what am I looking at here? Where am I sitting? Level 40. Out of a third of the way through it. But like obviously there's other stuff that I need ciphers for too. I feel like now that I have my chainsaws and drills, I mean obviously I want to get the advanced stuff eventually, but that's not too bad. Like I can get quite a bit of stuff done now. This is the good one. Craft acid. That's good. But yeah, you know, all of my housing stuff. Make a large garage? No, I still need more. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Leveling up season goals and securing new deviations during a season. Like I've heard that maybe some of this stuff is like not something you necessarily are going to be able to do. Oh, I can make marble. Ooh. Make marble. I did not know that. That kind of changes things a little bit. Can I not make marble walls? I guess not. I guess it's just flooring, which that's the most important part, right? Got to look nice and shiny when you walk in the home. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we can go up and I'll show you Blackwell. Like I have a quest that takes me up in that general direction, so really no reason not to, I guess. I guess they're gonna also upgrade parts. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Might as well. Got more than enough stuff. We'll get more along the way. I've been trying to be good and actually stopping along the way, getting car parts and stuff while I'm out wandering around. This thing's a beast. I love it. I love my truck. Actually, before we head out, I want to go ahead and start prepping a whole lot more aluminum. I also need to figure out what I'm doing with silver. I didn't take the perk that lets me like make the silver ingots, and I probably should have. Because I'm just sitting on a bunch of silver, and I don't really know what it's for. I have no idea what I'm doing with most of it. Aluminum takes a lot, and this is really where the acid comes in. Because you need the acid to make aluminum and tungsten, right? Harvest, go ahead. Also, my bee is not doing his job. Not doing a very good job of making deviated items. What are we gonna do? I think I've been trying to plant corn just for the sake of making sure that I can maybe possibly make some fish bait. Because I haven't done a whole lot of fishing, and I like fishing in just about any game. This one's a little wonky. I don't want to try it when I'm having lag issues. But overall, it's a fine minigame. It's okay. Alright. Oh, I probably should have filled up. That's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Also, this is like the first game that might potentially get me into K-pop because of this radio station, which obviously I don't have it on right now. But I gotta look at the radio track list to see like what all of these songs are. I genuinely don't know. Some of them have been stuck in my head for the past, I don't know, 3 days. I know nothing about K-pop. I know that there are a lot of K-pop artists that have gone into K-dramas that I like, because you know I like my K-dramas. But I know nothing about the music side of things. And yeah, this could be it. This could be what gets me into it. I'm about ready to go down a very deep and very dark well with all of that. I know we sell a ton of it at work. A lot of stray kids. Like it's fun, like the most that I have ever known about K-pop is like BTS, right? Because everyone knows BTS. They were the only exposure that I had. And yeah, and I guess Gangnam Style, which legitimately Psy is pretty good. I've got a couple of his albums. Like people memed on him a lot when he first came over to the States, but like some of his tracks are legit good. But yeah, I've had weird pop in going to this area. I don't know what the deal is with it. But yeah, aside from BTS, is like I don't know who any of these people are. Who are stray kids, right? But yeah, you know, I'm slowly getting into it. Blackpink, I know they had a documentary. I've heard of them. I couldn't tell you a single song. Couldn't tell you what they sound like. You know, if they end up adding more music in later seasons and with future patches, then who knows? We might have some more things to discuss on some of our future streams. Whoa, okay, there we go. Or evergreen. We're gonna breeze through here, get up to Blackwell. Then I think the area around Blackwell shouldn't be too bad. Got him. Yeah, I don't think the area around Blackwell should be too bad. It's some of these other towns where it's like level 45 and stuff. Then again, I'm constantly underestimating my own level. I really am. I feel like I'm still stuck in like the level 20s, but I'm level almost 41, right? I think it's just because I haven't really upgraded my gear all that much. I've upgraded my weapons, but when it comes to my armor and stuff, I feel like I'm just a little bit behind where I need to be. That could just be like entirely me. I don't know. Okay. So once we're actually in these areas, I can't really do a whole lot. No, if we are going to be... If we're going to be able to do stuff up here, I might need to take a look and consider moving the house. I like my little spot by the river, but yeah, you know, if I don't want to have to make this drive every time, I might need to see what I can do about upgrading. I think it might be about time to get to tier 5. I don't know if I can do tier 5 yet, but it might be something to look into. Got the flashlight here. Hit it. You have elite enemies here too, though. I'm trying to... This dude has a date, and I'm trying to get his clothes for the date. I'm like, you know what, man? I'll be a bro. I'll be the wingman. Too late for me. There's still time for you. I won't let you down, buddy. It's kind of weird that you can't get anything from the cars around here. Feels very strange. I don't know why that is. Because it would be nice when I'm trying to do some of this, some of these areas. If I could get some gas while I'm at. The gas you need a lot of, right? Like to refine what I get, find what I make. I need something like 50 regular gas to make like a couple of nodes, couple of jugs of the refined gas, the barreled premium gas. It's a fair amount. It's a lot of collecting. I'm assuming this is his house. Yeah. Yeah, man. I hear ya. Gray suit, gray pants. There we go. I want the plaid shirt. I might go with the plaid shirt. Feel like, you know, it's his first date. His first date, he's not sure. You don't know how it's gonna go. I feel like plaid. You have other pants. I don't think gray would go with the plaid all that well. But maybe, ooh, this is tough. You don't want to overthink it, my man. Don't want to go too hard. I feel like the plaid would work. Okay, plaid shirt. But plaid and camo just doesn't go all that well together, man. You need just like black pants. Black. I guess we can do the camo. We'll go full clown suit. Why not? Fate is in my hands. I did what I could with what you had. You tasked me with coming here to save your romance, and you give me nothing. You give me nothing to work with, my friend. You can do better than that. There's like a ton of empty malls around. Been to a couple. You gotta fight some zombies along the way, but you can do better. What in the world was that? Well, we're gonna find out. Got nothing else going on. Where's the rift anchor? I should probably go and do that while I'm here too. What are you? Weather forecast, okay. Hey, there we go. So I'm learning that you can fire this thing off just slightly before the reload is completed, which is really nice. I like it. Once you know the trick, you can really pop off with this thing. Right, well, this is the most important part right here. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's probably not enough for the blueprint. Pretty sweet looking. What else do I need for that? Was that? That's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's go over here and get that taken care of. Figure it out. Okay. My sanity's dropping. My sanity's dropping. The curse of VTubing. It strikes yet again. Maybe in here. I'll try and find another armor crate or something would be nice. Seeing anything? Okay. It's cool. It's not like essential. We'll be fine. I mostly want the rift anchor. That unlocks a lot of stuff. More energy links for me. Whether or not I can get to it. I like that TV guy because that was like another unique model. And I've been fighting a lot of... The elites have all been kind of similar. Yeah, between Plaid Camo is a very Pantera era look. Yeah, well, I guess that's true. You know, maybe his date is an old school Dimebag fan. R.I.P. You're a real one. All right. Well, we did it. I'm not going to spend too much time here. I want to get this quest done. But, you know, it's a nice little... I got a nice little level up. Oh, hey. I didn't see that was you, Josh. What's up, man? How you been? There we go. Come on. All right, there we go. Yeah, you know, this might be a decent place to just kind of come in, dip in every now and then. You know, take down a couple of guys, get a little XP. Ooh, I hear someone else. I never get to see anyone else around. What's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Loggy Waffle. All right. Good job, buddy. You're way higher level than I am. I'll let you do your thing. I'm not gonna step on that guy's toes. I don't know where in the world the armor boxes are gonna be though. This place is huge. Like if you haven't gotten this far in the game yet, this town is connected to the safe zone. The safe zone is like in a stadium. It's kind of like the Cyberpunk DLC, right? Where they've turned the inside of the stadium into a safe haven. Kind of cool. I like the idea. I like the vibes. I know there's like a town in Japan that's done that. They've turned like an old Olympic stadium to like a bunch of crate houses. Like, you know, like like the crates that go onto trains and stuff. They've converted that into housing and like put a bunch of them inside a stadium for some temporary shelter. It's honestly kind of badass. And yeah, I dig that Cyberpunk vibe. Didn't recover quite as many arrows as I'd hoped. All right, Henry. How'd it go? Well, you tell me. This is your date, man. There we go. I did what I could. We got to get you to a Macy's at some point. Judge me really not bad at all. Thank you, Gift, for helping out. Do we ever get a follow-up? Are we ever gonna get to see how his date went? Or are we just kind of like out there wondering? Okay, so man, we still got a while before we get some more commissions. That's fine. It's cool. I can make a truck. I got to put down a medium garage. It's kind of wild that you can just like place housing on a truck. Drive it up here. Yeah, this is how you make money at the end game, I guess. It's, you know, you get your truck, you load up your vending machine, and that's it. It's very old school. It's like what we used to do in EverQuest, right? Obviously, we didn't have trucks in EverQuest, but you know, you'd load up your goods, you'd go to West Karanos or wherever the desert area was, and there was like a cave in one of the walls of the desert, and that was where you went, and that was the auction house, because auction houses didn't exist in the game back then, so people just made one, you know, wherever they wanted. Do we have anything good? Got for energy, some chef's knives. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. He went full on chef build. Yeah, like I guess that's the game plan, is like you get your specializations that you can craft things, and you sell the things that you can craft that other people cannot get if they don't have the specialization. I guess that's how we're going. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. We've been losing a couple people at work to school and various things, so it's like, and they've been giving me a lot of hours. Been having less time to do this. Remember, folks, trying to get to that 1,500 subs. Like and subscribe. Please help me escape retail. Oh God. But yeah, you know, aside from that, you know, we miss you, man. It was good seeing you last time you came in, but you know, I know things have been busy. Speaking of
settlement, whatever happened here. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of it.
I don't know if I should be doing this at half sanity. You know, Brad and I were gonna talk to you because we want to do like another game. I'm going up to the game on the 28th, and I'm trying to get Brad to go. He might just get his own tickets. But yeah, man, we need to hang out at some point and like go up and just get out of town for a little bit. We miss you, man. All right, let's see here. What kind of trouble am I gonna get into here? Investigate the marked location. I'm trying. Oh, hey, another person. A person or a quest? Icky. Icky.
You must be the Mayfly,
I like your clothes.
I'm glad you're here. I need your help.
Oh, you don't say. I'm getting that a lot.
Two locals that live in this area. Rosetta took them. A mother and daughter.
Ah, so Rosetta took them this time.
Rosetta's LEA research laboratory.
Oh God.
Too far from here.
Yeah, that's an in-game thing.
Mr. Lowe said you'd be able to get them out of there safely. Yes. I'm pretty sure they intend to run experiments on them.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, LEA is like the in-game dungeon, apparently. And apparently it's really hard. So, yeah, I guess I'm at the point where it's just, you know, gotta level up. I don't know what else I can do. But it's kind of tricky. Like, I don't know why there's such a big gap between level 40 and level 50. Like, it jumps from your level 30 quests or whatever all the way up here. So what we're gonna do, level 45, level 42, I can probably go and poke my head down there into green. Why not? Let's go down there and check some things out, I guess. Yeah, it's just very weird. It is a very strange gap in your quests for no real reason at all. I think maybe they were just like, man, we got to get this game out. You know, fuck it, we're doing it live. It's the NetEase way. I gotta say, you know, as much as I've clowned on them in the past, because let's face it, if you're an MMO player, you know the name NetEase. And they have a legacy. Like they have a legacy, and you know, it's the thing that exists. But I gotta say, I have really been enjoying this. It kind of, I'd say it's turned the game around. It's turned my opinion of the company around a little bit. I just kind of worry a little bit about the roadmap that they've got going forward and how that's going to affect things. But it's definitely been a very strong start. I've had a lot of fun with what they've presented so far. So yeah, we'll I'm a firm believer in second chances. Why not? Let's just go with it. You told me 10 years ago that I'd really like a NetEase game this much. Yeah, I would not have believed you. In fact, I think NetEase, because I've talked about them a lot, I think NetEase were the original ones that did the Secret World. Maybe I could just be making it up. I can't remember. But I think maybe that's why I've been clowning on them so much, is because of how salty I am about giving up the Secret World. Yeah, I guess I just gotta follow this, because I don't know what's going on. I think maybe what's happening is my mini-map accidentally made both of the lines blue. One of them is supposed to be yellow. One of them is supposed to be the main story quest. And that's not happening. So, okay. 5 days off? Yeah, man. Well, you know, enjoy it. Spend some time with the child, with the youngling. Enjoy. I know you work your butt off, man. Like you deserve the break. I was creeping on the old Insta the other day and saw you enjoying the outdoor summers. Get it in while you can, by all means. Like, man, I was like, we really haven't done a whole lot lately. Like every time I hang out at Brad's, so I'll go over there like every. I haven't done it lately. There was a while where I was going over every week to watch the game, and I mean, if you want to watch the games with us, by all means, he watches just about every game. You know, we're just hanging out, and we're just like, man, we just don't really go downtown or anything anymore. I think we're just old. We're just tired of seeing the same people all the time. And yeah. Mentioned another stream doing a jam thing. Well, you know, for the guitar streams, I use Ableton for all of that. I got a couple VSTs that I really like. I don't know, you might actually be into them. Neural DSP. Devin Townsend was talking about them, and Devin Townsend and John Petrucci on an interview I was listening to, so I was like checking them out. And yeah, they're really good VSTs to put in. But yeah, I can't really hook up an amp and do the streaming thing. It's just, for whatever reason, I just can't get it to work. Like, I try running everything through my little audio box i2. But yeah, the moment I have to do multi-channel audio through this thing, it just doesn't work. So yeah, it's all digital. But I appreciate it. Speaking of, I mean, if you ever want your Behringer back, by all means. I'll be honest, I'm not really using it all that much. I'm pretty much all digital these days just because it's so much easier for what I'm doing with the channel. But yeah, I do need to do another jam stream. I was doing a little bit of recording the other night. The calluses are coming back. It feels good. And yeah, I need to hop in and do it. There we go. It's been a while. I've been trying to aim for like once a month, do like a jam session on the channel, but you know, it's mostly just scuffed Metallica covers, but you know, it's just for us, right? Okay, what do we got here? May's diary. Something. Oh no, she's losing her memories. I did do a cool quest where you have to find a disappearing house. That was fun. It was kind of annoying. Because it's kind of tricky, to be honest. Like the house can spawn in like one of 4 different locations or something. Like you gotta run all over the map trying to get the thing to spawn somewhere. But once you do, it's really cool. Like a big house with legs. You gotta solve like a little puzzle or something. You there. Saw you in Toy Story. I'm not having any of you. You were friendly then. What happened? Investigate and rotate those bricks. Know what this does. It's pressing shit. One of these has got to work, right? I'm guessing the number's got to be out front, right? I would assume that's what that means. These spiders coming from, man? If you're gonna attack, just attack. Yeah, Neural's real nice. There were a lot of ESTs that I tried, and a couple that were even built into like Ableton. Like I had Guitar Rig, it was all right, but like after trying Neural, Neural actually sounds like a guitar amp. Like it sounds really good, but yeah, you know, I can't really go back to Guitar Rig. It just sounds too digital. Neural actually sounds like a guitar, and that's something that Petrucci was talking about, is how they really went in, try and actually analyze the waveforms and stuff when they were actually to match a real amp. Yeah, it you can definitely tell it sounds real. Yeah, I haven't heard of Fractal. I'm always looking for new stuff to try. There's another VTuber. I've talked about her a couple of times on stream, Obi Katy Cat. And she's got an actual digital amp. You know, that thing is wild. I mean, the thing is like a $6,000 digital amp or something. And it actually, like, replicates real amps, Fender and Mesa and all of those. But she's also a much better guitar player than I am. So, you know, she can afford it. She has actual viewers. Yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah, man, I saw you were doing like your custom builds and stuff. It's kind of nice that you got some of the vintage stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to, if I could ever escape retail, I'm looking at a Vulture. I just really like, I love my obviously, I love Mercy, my snake bite, but I really want the flying V style. And yeah, the Vulture seems like the way to go. It's kind of tricky because, you know, I know you've been wanting to play. I know you've been wanting to play Mercy a while. The tricky thing is, like all of Hetfield's guitars, you can't really solo or anything on them. Like they're beefy. The thing, I have to turn down the volume on it because the active pickups are so strong. But there's only 22 frets. Like it's very much a lead guitar bridge length. So, you know, if I want to try and maybe get back into learning some solos and stuff, like I need like one of Hammett's flying V's, and it's I don't know, the ESP flying V style that they have nowadays, like I'm not super sold on them. You know, they got sued back in the 80s, and now it's a little different design, but they're a little bit better for the soloing stuff, right? This. What are you? What are those? Hi. Stranger. Kind of been here alone for quite some time now. Ooh, is this another deviation? I need some more. Previous owner was a painter. Standing right here smiling. Waving wave at me. Aw. Painting missing its owner. Can I wave at him? Can I bring back some good memories, maybe? Where's my wave? How do I wave? I don't even think I have that available. Oh, hey. He left. Where did it go? Tasks, a family legacy. Sorrowful, there we go, track task. Oh, there it is. Nice. Purple Epiphone V looks pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean they have the traditional V look. They sued to keep that look. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Gibson and Epiphones because they're so heavy. And not like sound-wise, I mean like weight-wise. At least the ones I've played. Now I haven't played any of these. But yeah, like even looking at Hetfield's, like his is pretty chunky, like it's very thick. I'm very weak, very frail. But you know, it's all just like dreaming anyways, I guess. It'll be a very long and good while before I can actually afford any of that to begin with. There we go. Right now, all of the money that I'm getting, like anything I can save up, it's all going to the channel because I've got a lot of other stuff that I want to do. Okay. Usually the mythical crates are like hanging out near where the elites are, but and I'm just not seeing anything. You there? Yeah. You can tell that I'm a little underleveled when it takes 3 hits to get one of those things down. Those flies should be going down. That's fine. I gotta go find the rift anchors anyways. Ooh, I'm guessing it's gonna be in there. I like the idea of going through all these towns and trying to get this stuff done, but at the same time, they're not super creative with a lot of it. Like it's kind of like, you know, hey, there's a building with a tower. I'm guessing that's where the crate's gonna be. Oh God. Okay, this one has the waves. Gotcha. Come on. Almost there. There we go. 2. All right, and this is... Ooh, is this a gear crate? It might be, yeah. Partial PV, Fender. Yeah. Yeah, man, if we can find some time. I'm not opposed. We've been talking about it long enough, that's for sure. Just, yeah. Like I was saying with Brad, like we just, we never really see anyone, never really go out. We need an excuse to. Oh, for a second that I thought that was Gordon Freeman's chess piece. I can't be the only one, right? How do I get in? There we go. Weird. Can I get out? Maybe? Stuck in the clothes shop. All right, let's head over to... Where was it? Oh, it's coming after me. I'm guessing it's gotta be in there. Yeah, I can see the glow. On the right track. What is it? Hear the music. Danger lurks around every corner. I'm guessing there's a corner boss thing. Everybody, I'm Mike TV. Oh, it's a flashlight. There we go. Oh, it was a briefcase. Nice. Those guys don't really do much damage. I had such high hopes after... Ooh. Weapon. New weapon. Okay, so I did... That was not the mystical crate glove. Yeah, I was like... The briefcase was like the first thing you pick up in the game, and it's like super powerful. And you get them later in the game, you're like, man, you're useless. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, is there another way up, I wonder? Maybe I just have to climb it. There we go. Come on. Come on. All right. Well, I guess we'll try the stairs, but it looked like that sofa was in the way. How are we gonna do this? Play some leads that have a bunch of Ibanez. And I'm not opposed. I'm not really good at lead. But no. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna figure this out. Maybe I need a jump potion. Maybe that's what I need. Got a couple somewhere. And I got nothing. All right, it's cool. I'm not gonna worry about it. I thought maybe it was in the tower, but maybe not. Yeah, I got to get up a different way. Maybe. It's just a different entrance. So. Gotta be a way around. Come on. Ah, there we go. There it is. I knew there had to be a way. Dude, speaking of, you watch Gojira's performance at the Olympics? Like, I've only just, like, watched it today. I didn't really keep up with the Olympics at all. I saw the chatter online. And yeah, Heavy Metal finally made it to the Olympics. Dude, that performance was badass. I don't know. Like, I just know that for the LA Olympics, we're just gonna get like Red Hot Chili Peppers or something. And like, I like RHCP, don't get me wrong, but like, it's gonna be pretty hard to beat Gojira. Like, that was so good. Fire and a bunch of beheaded Marie Antoinettes, like outside the castle where she was imprisoned. That's pretty metal. Like, come on. Okay, how am I gonna get up there? I guess we'll just go around. You need to make my way back at some point because I'm losing my sanity really fast. Yeah, I guess I can just go up. I wonder if there's a way to like clear out the stardust, because that's what's causing it. Like, you notice when it gets a little bit darker on the screen. You obviously hear the rad meter going off, right? But I don't know if there's a way to clear it. There's got to be something, maybe. Okay, now where was the other one? It's down there to the right. Should be able to just glide, I think. Like facing right at it. Gonna land directly on that guy. That's fine. Cool. I mean, honestly, I can probably just run past a lot of this stuff. The XP is good, but I also kind of want to be done with the area. I kind of just want to be done with it and get my ciphers. What's that over there? Is that another? What's that ore? Is that Stardust ore? Can I even mine that? I don't think I can. I'm gonna try. I don't think I've seen any Stardust ore before. Yeah, that might be the advanced drill. Ooh, that's pretty. Trace. Ooh, I can. And nice. I wonder how often that spawns. If it's anything like the deviated crops, it's probably pretty rare. It's honestly been a bit of a problem trying to find deviated crops. There we go. Anything? You gonna give me my arrows back? Okay. Well, you know, Mar-a-Lago would be filled with a bunch of zombies, wouldn't it? There it is. This. How much XP am I even getting from a lot of these guys, anyways? 193. Not bad, honestly. It could be worse. Could be worse. There we go. Yeah, give me all that. Ooh, 6,800. Okay. Yeah, maybe I need to go back through some of the lower areas and clear out some of them. I don't think... Like, I think it does scale. So, like, the lower areas obviously don't give you quite as much XP. But it might still be worth it. Legacy, treasure map, follow it. Leon of Blackwell. Then I'm level 41, I can go do it. At least get it started. And then I'm gonna head back to the base. Make some more ammo. That taken care of. Locked up. Find out more from Leon. Okay, so that's gonna be in the town square. I guess I can just go ahead and get in the truck. Make it easy on myself. Kilometer out. Hear you behind me. So it says the Stardust pollution is getting worse. So I guess clearing out the area does not clear out the Stardust. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, I guess that, I mean, I guess it does seem like the best way to actually level is to just get in here and start eating some zombies. Thankfully, this area is not too bad. I have noticed that there is a considerable difference between the deviations and Rosetta. Rosetta guys are strong. Even at a comparable level, and I think a lot of it's because I think it's their armor. Like, these guys have no armor. You just headshot everything. Might occasionally run into a zombie that's got something on them, but it's Rosetta, like, they're all military units, so yeah, they're kind of chunky. We'll hoof it back because I am curious about maybe getting some more Stardust ore along the way. Oh, do I have any soda? I'd like to just clear that out if I can. The beer improves my sanity. There we go. The old Stardust corn ale. That's the nice way of saying Everclear. Right. Plus, I don't mind hoofing. Well, maybe not in Red Sands. Honestly, out of all of the zones, this one's probably the most boring. But I was hoofing it all across the southwest part of the map a little bit earlier today while I was prepping some stuff. That's kind of cool there. Getting to some of the shadowy trees in the middle of the forest and stuff, and just an abandoned road with a bunch of cars. Definitely given like the Last of Us vibes. Look at all this ore. Like none of it is Stardust. So yeah, it seems like it's definitely a rarity compared to everything else. How am I doing on weight? Oh, okay. We're not gonna worry about the rest of the ore then. Pick up some Stardust if I run into any. But that's about as far as we're gonna get. I mean, you know, I made the character look like me, and his physicality matches me as well. I mean, I'll be honest. Carrying around 80 pounds is already pushing it. I can barely pick up my dog. He's all of 25. I think as fall nears, we start getting those nice breezy nights where I'm up all night. I think it's time to renew the old Planet Fitness. Time to renew the old Planet Fitness subscription. But which way do I go? Yeah, it's doing the thing again. All right, so it wants me to go left. Left. I gotta say they did do a pretty good job of making it look like it looks like the American Southwest. I'm not sure about how I feel about having to chop down Joshua trees. Oh, world's ending. Who cares? They're not endangered anymore at this point. Nature will take its course, I guess. Usually you don't see saguaros next to Joshua trees, but, you know, little things. That's just me being pedantic, I guess. What can I say? I liked my time roaming around Joshua Tree and then going down to Tucson. The desert's a cool place. I wouldn't necessarily say go in the middle of summer. That's what we did. It's kind of nice. There was no one around. I saw some news the other day that someone, of course it was a tourist, like lost his shoes in the sand, middle of Death Valley. And apparently it burned the skin off the bottom of his feet. Like, my man, why are you wearing sandals in Death Valley to begin with? The beginning of summer. And of course it was like a European tourist. Of course it was. I feel like the national park system has been like the best educator for what the American landscape is like. Because everyone, I feel like from outside the US, you know, and I get it. Like, people meme on the US for a lot of very legitimate reasons. But no, they think they go to a national park and it's like Disneyland or something like that. It's just Disneyland for trees. It's not like that. Like, they're national parks for a reason. They're very large. They're usually very extreme. They're pretty, but in a lot of ways very extreme. And yeah, it seems like every year someone tries to like pet a buffalo, or they like decide that they can go swimming in a hot geyser or something like that in Yellowstone, or in this case wear sandals in Death Valley. But you know, you gotta learn somehow. All right, let's go ahead and make our way back. It doesn't seem like this quest is going to be all that difficult, but I'm loaded up. I need to turn some of this stuff into ore. Clear out those bags. It's a shame that, like, I wish there was a way. Well, maybe there is a way. I don't know if I've ever tried disassembling my gear. Yeah, so we've got the sniper rifle. Is there no way to, like, and not disassemble it? Because I would really, really like to be able to like disassemble it and try and get the blueprint mods from it, like the frags. Because that's like a really nice sniper rifle. Well, can make a recurve crossbow. That's kind of nice. What about you? Can I make anything with you? Can I enhance you at all? Hey, there we go. I can disassemble the fish, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have made it, but you know, the tricky part is all of this stuff, as far as I'm aware, is saved through the seasons. But like, you might as well go ahead and build as many blueprints as you can, and then do whatever you need to do for the next season. Why is this taking so long? That's cool. I guess it just stops making things once you get to 100. There we go. Well, that's fine. How much copper do I have? So we can go ahead and make a bunch of copper. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and disassemble all this stuff. Get it out of the way. Yeah, it would be nice if when you disassembled, you got the frags for it. I'd like to be able to build some of this stuff. Then again, I think I've got a really good sniper rifle. Ooh, all right, coffin fit, water. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I think I've got a really nice sniper rifle blueprint. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was making it up. All right, so that's the one. That's the one that I need. That's what I want. Anything else? Anything else that I'm not going to use? Lower bullets, sure. Found out that those grenades, like all of the tactical stuff, it turns out is where a lot of your weight ends up going. Mess around. Like 2 grenades is like 2 pounds. What are you? Oh, that's like the level 3. Yeah, there's no way I'm touching that. I don't even think I've done the level 25 one yet, to be honest. Go ahead and get rid of all that. Okay. Is this where I'm keeping tungsten rods? No. Okay. That in. Lot of space. A lot of logs. Some silver ore. Yeah, that can go in. Ooh, yes. All right, all right. Mostly prepping for when I'm going to start actually like really sitting down and focusing on building my house. I got to, man, I don't know if I want to move it yet or not. It would be kind of nice to move it up there since it does seem like we're kind of getting to the point where I can do that. Yeah, I think I can handle most of what's up in that area right now. I'm also a coward, so oh, it is what it is. Come on. Yeah, you know, I want some nice marble floors. I want some nice rounded corners. Because I'll never be able to afford it in real life, so why can't I build it in the game, right? There we go. That should do it. Ooh, and I've got 10 ciphers. Ooh. What am I gonna do here? Do I want to go for the actual game stuff or do I want to go for building stuff? Tricky question. I feel like I want to build stuff. Build enhanced roofs. Concrete faux. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Yeah, maybe do some stuff in Eternal Land with it. All right. Well, that being said, I think after the past weekend, I'm gonna have to be careful about what I'm doing with my voice. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it for the stream tonight. Just hopping in here. It's a lazy Monday. But thanks a ton, everybody, for coming and hanging out. You know, thanks for stopping by, Josh. I'm glad I can give you at least something to listen to in the off hours, those precious few hours off, right? But that being said, yeah, I'm gonna maybe go murder some more zombies or something like that, and maybe watch a movie or something tonight. But yeah, you know, same as always, you know, like and subscribe. We'll probably be back with, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we'll do some FF8. I want to get a little bit more of that done too. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on this week. So keep an eye out. I've got a couple packages on their way, and then we'll be able to do the hand cam stream, which should be a lot of fun. That'll probably be like a next week or the week after kind of thing, because I can't make the mail go faster, if only. But yeah, we've got a lot planned, so keep an eye out. That being said, take care, everybody. Have a good night. Bye bye.